The retrial of Karen Reed entering a new chapter this morning, with her defense team now expected to begin presenting evidence.
I feel very good, thank you.
Your Honor, the Commonwealth rests.
The prosecution resting Thursday after more than a month of testimony. The jury hearing from nearly 40 witnesses as the state tries to prove Reed plowed an SUV into her then-boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, leaving him to die in the snow. Reed's first trial ended with a deadlocked jury, but this time around, prosecutors appear to have a new, streamlined strategy, focusing on experts, like a neurosurgeon who testified that O'Keefe suffered from blunt trauma to the head associated with falling backward, and Dr. Johnson Welcher, a crash reconstruction expert who walked jurors through a meticulous recreation of what prosecutors believe happened. Using the exact same make and model of Reed's Lexus SUV, Welcher even replicating O'Keefe's clothes from the night of his death.
I'm actually wearing the same make and size shoes as Mr. O'Keefe, the same brand of jeans as Mr. O'Keefe, the same brand and size shirt.
The biggest difference between the first and second trial so far, prosecutors now able to use Reed's own words from various televised interviews against her, playing clips for the jury, including one where she reveals a potentially crucial conversation with her attorney.
So I thought, could I have run him over? Did he come and hit the back of my car and I hit him in the knee and he's drunk and passed out? And I hired David Yannetti. I asked him those questions. What if I ran his foot over? Or what if I clipped him in the knee? And David said, yeah, then you have some element of culpability.
NBC Boston's Sue O'Connell, who has been in the court for the trial, says it's too early to tell how it's all landing with the jury.
They had virtually no visible reaction to me in seeing that last clip.
All along, Reed has maintained her innocence, with her legal team suggesting O'Keefe was killed sometime after she dropped him off at the house filled with law enforcement officers. The looming question now, whether it all leads to Reed taking the stand in her own defense this time around.
What do you expect from the defense? Will you testify?
TBD. TBD. It's her decision. I mean, she'll get advice from lawyers. The fact she didn't testify in the first trial, the fact that now this testimony that's coming through, this docuseries, is in the case, does that make it more likely she would testify?
It's the biggest thing she's got to grapple with. And maybe they could try to play other clips that show her in a more favorable light to the jury and hope that the jury will look away from some of the things they've seen so far. But she may also feel like she's got to get on the stand and try to explain some of this away. But it's so risky. It almost never goes well for a defendant to get on the stand because they can be cross-examined about anything once they're up there. And certainly the prosecutors would do that in this case. I think more likely you're going to see the defense not put her on, but try to really make this, again, about the police and about all of the investigative troubles that we've already seen laid out here. That's what they did last time around. I assume they're going to try it again.
It's going to be interesting to see if that docuseries comes back to haunt her.
Well, it's just curious that it was done in the first place and it was filmed during the first trial. You almost never see something like that.
All right, Laura, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.